All right, so this is how I lost fat doing just this one thing. And that one thing is creating a consistent calorie deficit. So my name is Vlad, and I had a lot of fat and I lost it. And it wasn't until a traumatic experience in my family, my grandfather passed, and that sent my mom to the hospital. She was traumatized. And everybody's over here looking at me, and I have nothing to show for it. I can't pay the hospital bill. I'm not the best version of myself. And I was sick and tired of not fulfilling my full potential. I decided to take control of my life. So these are things that help me. Okay. So creating a consistent calorie deficit for a long period of time. That's what's going to help. And I'm going to go over 5 things that's going to help you do that. All right. So the first thing, guys, is using your phone. This is how I got in shape right here. This thing right here. So I'm not talking about scrolling on TikTok, going on Instagram, going on unforbidden sites, which most people use these phones for. I'm talking about tracking. So when you track everything on this phone, track everything. So starting with tracking, start with your weigh-ins. See, most people wake up in the morning, they might weigh themselves every few months, or they might weigh themselves every other week, or they spoke to a guy, he hasn't weighed himself in 6 months. How do you expect to lose weight if you ain't first weighing yourself or tracking your weigh-ins? So this is what I do, man. Wake up in the morning, go to the bathroom, do what you got to do, and weigh yourself. And then put it in your phone. Log it. Once you see this in your phone every single day, then your mind's going to start being like, okay, I got to cut weight. But if you weigh yourself every other week, every other month, you're going to make changes every other month. It's going to slow your progress. So track your weigh-ins, guys. Next thing, guys, track your exercises. Put it in your phone. Right next to your weigh-ins, you could just create a log, and then you could track your exercises. It's one thing that I wasn't doing at all. I will go in the gym, do a couple sets, and leave. Get the pump, leave. Or if I write it down, I'll write down the same number. Just wasn't productive. So tracking your exercise is going to be like, okay, I'm getting stronger. Because the thing is, when you start seeing results, that's what's going to keep you going. But if you don't see anything, if you can't track anything, no numbers, you're not going to, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to keep going, hard to stay consistent. All right. So you got to track your exercises as well. All right. So now, last thing with the tracking is you got to track your food. You got to track your food. See, before I was eyeballing it, just using my eyes, thinking that I could do it. Just, oh, it's good, it's good, it's good. But I was overeating. And there was some times where I wanted to cut and I'll undereat. See, you don't have an understanding on how much food you should be eating, how many calories you should be eating, how much protein you should be eating, fats, carbs. You got to track it. Once you start tracking, you start to get an understanding. Oh, damn, I was eating like 8,000 calories. So that's why you track. All right. This will give you a better awareness on what you eat. Okay. Next thing, guys, you have to eat mostly whole foods. See, if you go outside, and I live in New York City, so there's a lot of fast food places. You could go outside, literally could walk outside and get a bacon, egg, and cheese for my New York guys or whatever. These foods outside is going to help you overeat because they add a lot of things to it that help you overeat. But if you eat a lot of whole foods, it's going to satiate you. It's the same analogy of giving somebody a bag of potato chips. They could probably eat the whole bag of potato chips. But if you give them 5 potatoes, it'll be hard for them to stuff it in. Because you can't just eat one potato chip. But you can eat just one potato. That's fine. Because it satiates you. So eating more whole foods in your diet, that's what's going to help you. That's what's going to help you overall lose that body fat. Because most people just go out to eat. They go Chipotle or they eat Five Guys and all of this. And they expect to be lean. They expect to lose weight. It ain't going to happen like that. Just not going to happen like that. All right. So the next thing, guys, is stay active daily. You have to stay active daily. And by staying active daily, recommended at least 8 to 10K steps per day. At least. At least. See, I spoke to this other guy. He was like, I asked him how many steps he's getting. He was like 6K steps. That's not enough. You know, and even for me, like when I was working at a desk job, I was averaging 6K steps a day. If you work at a desk job, you should be up. You got to up that step count. Cause you sitting on your ass all day, chilling, eating bonbons, going to the bathroom. At the end of the day, you got 5K steps. That ain't gonna get you to where you need to go. That ain't gonna get you in that deficit. You have to up the steps. You gotta up the steps. And some people don't even know how many steps they're getting. So if you don't know how many steps you're getting, you gotta go on your phone and you gotta type in the health, go to the Heart app for my iPhone guys, and just check out how many steps you're getting, because it's right there. And people don't even notice. You gotta track your steps. You gotta stay active. I say it all the time. A person that sits down all day and even works out. If a person, you got 2 people, you got one person that works out and then he sits down for the rest of the day. A person that stands up and doesn't work out is in a better position to lose weight than the other guy. And he's working out every day. So listen, staying active is very, very important for your goals. Very, very important. All right. So the next thing, guys, is being consistent over time. See, being consistent with your calorie deficit. Rome wasn't built in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, these 2 pictures that I have up here, this took 16 weeks. 16 weeks of consistent deficit every single day. Some people think they could just get lean over a week. In a week, you see these things online and be like, oh, get ripped fast and get lean quick. You know, it's not going to be quick like that. It takes small steps each and every single day to get to the result. So consistency over a long period of time, that's what's going to get you your result. It's not the other way around. So guys, these are the things that I did, man. All you need is one thing. That's it. Create a consistent calorie deficit over time with this. That's it. Most people complicate it, be like this and that. But these are the things that help me lose body fat and get lean. These are the things that help. So if you just follow these things, you will be in better hands. You will be better equipped. You will get in shape. All right? So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe. It will greatly help the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. One out.